Have you ever wanted more attention, more messages, more affection from your partner, but held back because you were afraid of looking too needy? Maybe you tell yourself, I shouldn't feel this way, or if I have to ask, it doesn't count. So you stay silent, get more hurt, and the distance between you quietly grows. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. This is for people in long-term relationships, marriages, or serious partnerships who struggle to ask for what they need. Maybe your partner calls you too sensitive or says you're never satisfied. Maybe you learned long ago that asking for anything makes you a burden. Today, we'll talk about how to express your needs in a way that feels grounded, respectful, and clear, without begging, dramatizing, or pushing your partner away. Your needs are not the problem. Every healthy relationship is built on both people being able to say, "This is what matters to me," without shame. The problem is usually how we communicate those needs and what stories we attach to them. When we change the way we speak about our needs, we change the way our partner can respond. In this video, we'll walk through 3 main parts. First, we'll separate healthy needs from unhealthy strategies, so you stop gaslighting yourself. Second, we'll use a simple script to ask for what you need without sounding desperate or demanding. Third, we'll talk about what to do when your partner doesn't respond well, so you don't abandon yourself. Section 1. Your needs are not too much. Let's start with a truth many people never heard growing up. Wanting emotional closeness, attention, and reassurance does not make you weak. Wanting to feel chosen, important, and safe with your partner is a normal human need, not a symptom of you being broken. The fact that you want connection means your heart is still alive. Shaming yourself for that only pushes you further away from what you want. A lot of people confuse having needs with being needy. Being needy is often not about having needs at all. It's about using panic, pressure, or self-abandonment to get those needs met. For example, texting 20 times in a row, threatening to leave every time you're upset, or trying to control your partner's every move. The need under all of that is usually simple. Please show me that I matter. Think about some common needs you might be judging in yourself. Maybe you need more quality time, more physical affection, more verbal reassurance, or more openness about plans and feelings. None of that is ridiculous. The key question is not, are my needs valid, but how am I communicating and honoring these needs? Your history also shapes how you see your needs. If you grew up in a home where emotions were dismissed, you might feel guilty every time you say, "I need." If your ex used to mock you, saying, "You're so dramatic," you might now silence yourself to avoid hearing that again. But you're not living with your past anymore. This is a new relationship, and it needs new rules. So before we even talk about what to say to your partner, pause and ask yourself, am I willing to believe that my needs are allowed? You don't have to feel 100% confident, but you can start by saying, "It's okay that I want connection. It's okay that I want to feel important." From that place, the words you use will sound more grounded and less like a desperate test. Section 2. Healthy needs versus unhealthy strategies. There's a big difference between a healthy need and the way you might try to meet it when you're scared. The need might be, "I want to feel close to you." The unhealthy strategy might be, "I'll start a fight just so you finally react to me." When we confuse the two, we end up hating ourselves for the strategy and secretly believing the need itself is wrong. Let's take a few examples. You need more communication. Healthy expression sounds like, "I feel calmer and more connected when we text at least once during the day." Unhealthy strategy looks like checking their last seen every 5 minutes, sending angry messages, or testing them by disappearing yourself. Or you need more physical affection. Healthy expression sounds like, "I feel loved when we hug, cuddle, or touch more often." Unhealthy strategy looks like keeping score, punishing them with coldness, or forcing sex when the emotional connection feels off. The need is closeness. The strategy becomes control. Sometimes unhealthy strategies show up as silence. You tell yourself, "I won't say anything. They should just know." Then you wait, and when they don't read your mind, you explode with, If you really cared, you would have noticed." This is not because you're a bad person. It's a survival pattern. But it keeps both of you stuck. When you can say, "My need is okay, but my strategy might need to change," you reclaim your power. You're not at war with your own heart anymore. You're simply learning better tools to honor what it's asking for. That's emotional maturity, not weakness. Section 3. A simple script to ask for what you need. Now let's talk about how to actually put this into words. We'll use a simple 4-step script you can adapt to your situation. It's not magic, but it gives you a clear structure so you don't freeze or attack. The steps are: I feel, I need, why it matters, and a specific request. Step 1. I feel. Start with a real emotion, not a judgment. Try phrases like, I feel lonely, I feel anxious, I feel disconnected, I feel unimportant, I feel nervous. Avoid, I feel like you don't care, or I feel you're selfish, because those are actually accusations, not feelings. Step 2. I need. This is where many people get stuck, because the word need feels too big. But saying I need doesn't mean you must obey me. It means you are being honest about what nourishes you. For example, I need more time with you when we're both off our phones, or I need more clarity about our plans so I don't sit in anxiety. Step 3. It matters to me because. Here you briefly explain the deeper meaning behind your need. For example, it matters to me because quality time is how I feel close to you. Or, it matters because when I don't know what's happening, my mind goes to the worst case scenario. You're letting your partner see your inner world, not just your surface request. Step 4. Make a specific, realistic request. Vague requests like be more present are hard to act on. Specific ones like, could we have 20 minutes together after dinner with no screens, are much easier. Or, could you send me a quick text if you'll be home later than usual? Clarity reduces conflict. When you put it all together, it might sound like this. I feel disconnected when we go days without really talking. I need more time where it's just us without distractions. It matters to me because that's when I feel closest and safest with you. Could we plan one evening this week where we cook together and talk without our phones? That is not needy, that is emotionally honest. Section 4. Tone, timing, and body language. How you say it is just as important as what you say. If your words are calm but your tone is sharp and your arms are crossed, your partner will feel attacked. If you bring up needs only in the middle of a fight, they will hear it as a weapon, not an invitation. So let's talk about tone, timing, and body language. Choose a relatively calm moment, not right after a conflict or when either of you is rushing out the door. You might say, there's something important I'd like to share about how I feel in our relationship. Is now okay? Or is there a better time later today? This shows respect for their energy, and it also gives you both a chance to be more present. When you speak, keep your voice steady and your volume reasonable. You don't need to sound robotic, but aim for soft and sincere rather than dramatic and explosive. Imagine you're speaking to someone you deeply care about, not to a judge who will decide if your feelings are allowed. Your body can help. Unclench your fists, relax your jaw, and breathe slowly. Your posture also sends a message. Facing your partner, keeping your shoulders somewhat relaxed, and maintaining gentle eye contact signals that you're inviting connection, not combat. If eye contact feels too intense, you can talk while walking together or sitting side by side, like in a car or on a bench. Sometimes next to each other feels safer than face to face. You can even name your vulnerability to lower the tension. For example, I feel a bit nervous sharing this because I don't want to come across as clingy, but I'd rather be honest with you than stay silent. Most people will soften when they hear that. You're showing that you're not trying to control them, you're trying to be real.